For this textured crop Floyd's cut, we're keeping more length on top for a true crop feel with tight, clean sides and lots of texture. Start by separating the top from the bottom with a horseshoe section. This protects the length on the top. With a number 3 guard, anchor the clipper at the bottom and pivot out before you reach the parietal ridge. Follow this pattern all the way around the head to debulk the sides while keeping weight at the ridge. Put your clippers in the open position with no guard to set in your initial fade guideline. This line marks where you'll start fading up from. Working on one side of the head at a time, put on your 1.5 guard with the clipper in the open position. Blend up into just above where you use the number 3, keeping your motion soft and scooping out. Drop to your number 1 guard. With the clipper in the mid position, work right under where you took your 1.5 guard. Then close the clipper and work just below that, stepping the fade down gradually. Next, put your half guard on. With the clipper in the mid position, start erasing that initial fade line. Then close the clipper and continue softening that line, keeping your strokes short and using just the corners for control. Finish the sides with clipper over comb with your clipper in the closed position. Repeat all of these fading steps on the opposite side of the head. Wet down the hair on the top. First, take vertical sections at the parietal ridge to connect the sides to the top. Elevate each section straight out from the head and cut just enough to make a clean connection all the way around. Next, comb the fringe forward and point cut into the hair to break up any lines and create extra texture. Then, take a mohawk section down the top center. Starting at the front hairline, use the fringe length you just established as your guide and cut that mohawk section back to the crown. Okay. This becomes your main length guide for the top. Split the top in half so you have a guide for each side. Starting on one side, pull vertical sections straight out from the head at about a 45-degree angle and point cut to connect your center guide to the length you left on the sides. Repeat the same vertical sectioning and point cutting on the opposite side. For your detail work, we'll lean into the texture. Use slide cutting with your shears or texture shears on top to add extra movement without taking too much length. You can also use additional point cutting on top to refine the shape and knock out any heavy spots. To style, apply a small amount of the Floyd's Grooming matte pomade before blow drying to start building grit and control. Blow dry the hair into the direction you want the crop to sit. Once dry, finish with the Floyd's Grooming Grip Cream. Emulsify a dime-sized amount in your hands and work it through the top in multiple directions to highlight the texture. Grip cream will give you a matte finish and maximum hold, which is perfect for your style. As always, we're going to want to finish that off with the hot lather neck shave and shoulder massage.